out to you. And I just want to quickly end today's show by answering some fan questions. Let's see here. We had some fan questions real quick. All right. Went off. Dustin _ Sal's, my good friend Dustin on Instagram. What happened to the Oilers, Derek? So when they wrapped up the season at Rexall Place, they actually removed the derrick pretty much right after, maybe a month or two after. And actually, we followed the lowering, de-installing of the derrick, and they actually shipped it on the back of a flatbed trailer, and they shipped it out to Sherwood Park to a storage facility. And as far as I know, that's where it still is. It very well may have moved from that location, but as the last time that I've seen the derrick, it was in a storage facility out in Sherwood Park. Now, why they don't have it in Rogers Place, I've given reasons of budget and space. Like in today's current situation, I can see why budget would be concerned, but back a few years ago, it would have been nice for them to spend money on. If you watch my episode on Rogers Place, I talk about how budget and space, they were worried about space, but other rinks do it. Nashville, Dallas, who else? Vegas. There's a lot in San Jose. There's lots of teams in the league that actually hold it in the roof, and they have state-of-the-art projections and speakers. So that's I think they can do it if they really wanted to. So Dustin, that's where it is. Robocort asks, what was my job that I had with the Oilers when I worked for the Oilers? So I was manager of video production for 5 seasons, and I had a staff of about 5 or 6. There was 3 videographers, Tom Gazzola, Jessica, who was kind of a community reporter / Oilers reporter. So I had a group of staff that I worked with, and my job was, I did a lot of video work still, and I went on the road and traveled with the team, but my main role was taking care of the staff, scheduling, making sure content was posted on time, and working with the sponsorship team to produce the content that you see on OilersTV.com. So that's what I did back with the Oilers. Now, Menzel _ 17 asked, if the playoffs were happening, excuse me, who would you want to win the cup? Well, the Oilers, obviously. Yeah, and I'll tell you why. Like, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm pretty vocal, kind of give OEG the gears now and again for reasons. But the reason why I love for the Oilers to win the cup is for the training staff, the medical staff, the team that are actually working really in conjunction with the team. Harry, Langer, TD Forrest. There's a lot of people who have worked with the team for a very long time, and I just wish they would have success. Those guys work tireless hours behind the scenes, and yeah, if and when they hoist that cup, I'll definitely be looking out for those guys, because those guys have been slugging out in the trenches for a long time. So I really hope the Oilers would win. Nick 3202 asks, do you agree that the horn at the United Center sounded way better before they put it in the rafters? Now, Nick, I don't know if I could actually speak to that, because every time I've gone to United Center, I'm either down below underneath the rafters or underneath the bleachers with the team, or I'm up in the media box. So when I hear the horn, it's probably not the full effect as if I would hear it in the lower bowl as a fan. So I can't really speak to that, but I do know that my good friend and co-sponsor, Famous Goal Horns on Twitter, they'll be able to answer that question. So Famous Goal Horns, if you're watching, Nick 3202 has a question for you. At Fins and Isles, how long have you been watching hockey? So I am 40 years old. So I've been watching hockey for a long, long time. And I can't really remember the first time I watched, but I do remember the first episode that I watched, or first game, one of the first ones. We actually watched on a black and white TV that was about this size. And we didn't have cable or satellite back then, old rabbit ears. I think our television station was out in Lloydminster. So that was how we used to watch hockey back in the day. So like in today's day with HD, with these massive screens, watching games is a real treat. So anyways, so I wanted to answer those questions from fans real quick. Now, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with me and watching this kind of wrap up live stream of season 2 of Rinks Around the League. I want to send a special shout out for my friends at Second String Leather Company for coming on board and helping me this year. They took a chance on this little show, and I want to thank them sincerely for their support throughout the past season. Also, the faceoff.net, they've been able to help me out with some of the graphics and some of the dimensions and statistics around scoreboards in the NHL. Make sure to check them out online, and also Famous Goal Horns on Twitter. They were provided me all of the goal horns and video montages that I used for the goal horn trivia for my guests on the show. It was really entertaining, and as Sean Bell mentioned earlier, I think he's the only one that went 5 for 5. So he's we'll put him on the leaderboard. Anyways, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at _the Rinks. Thanks again to my guests, Tom Gazzola, Gene Principe, Sean Bell, and Ryan Dietrich. Take care, Penzi, out there in Boston. Let's hope hockey is back in its whatever form it takes during the summer. But yeah, it's been a crazy ride this year. I hope you are watching and learned something and had some fun along with me. But even tonight, with that minor glitch with Sean Bell, I think it ran pretty smoothly. So who knows? Maybe we'll do another one of these in the summer to catch up. Maybe if this season, the NHL season gets back on board, we'll do another one to catch up. But until then, I had some couple comments about season 3. Season 3, we'll see how it goes. My goal is to have to reach monetization on YouTube. So I've basically captured the hours, but I just need the subscribers. I'm at 765. So if I can get that 1,000 subscriber mark on YouTube, I think I definitely will look forward to doing another season. So stay tuned on Twitter and Instagram for updates. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll get through this together. Again, thanks for watching, everybody.